Hundreds of thousands of miles away lies the trademark of our night sky. The moon has puzzled humanity for thousands of years, wondering what mysteries are found upon the lunar surface. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you findings from Casper College's top scientists that unraveled those very secrets.
Here we have the moon, and the near side of the moon is a side that we can see here from Earth, and we've seen this for generations upon generations. It wasn't only until recently when we actually had satellite technology and could send space probes to the moon. So we here at Casper College sent ourselves the sample select mission that went to the other side of the moon that we call the far side. And the far side of the moon, we have the South Pole Aitken Basin, and the South Pole Aitken Basin is basically the region that was discovered to have an unknown mass. And this unknown mass on the far side of the moon, we had to figure out what was going on back there. So with the sample select mission, we have retrieved a lot of material and did a lot of analysis using state-of-the-art equipment here at Casper College. And what we discovered is moon shattering.
Scientists have just made an amazing discovery. They just came back from the moon with samples of regolith. Regolith is what here on Earth we would call moon dust. But they discovered something kind of weird. What they found is when they opened the sample container, it had a really weird and odd smell, kind of a funk to it. On the moon, you wouldn't notice, you're in spacesuits. But in the lab, the entire lab began to fill with this smell. And so we wanted to do something that most scientists probably wouldn't do, you shouldn't do. We tasted it. And we determined it was moon cheese. After centuries of making fun of the moon made of cheese, we've discovered it really is.
So based on our sample select mission that Casper College has launched recently, we have retrieved these variety of samples. This one, which is akin to Gouda, we found near the surface, and it bears a circular shape. Then we have ourselves a party tray sample here consisting of things that are analogous to cheddar, Colby Jack, mild, and sharp. This here, as you can see, has a rectangular / square shape. Then as we move deeper into the core, we see here a cylindrical object, and even though it looks like string cheese, as you can see here, when we bend it, it maintains its structural integrity by returning to its original form. And here was just my lunch, so just ignore that. But please keep in mind that based on what we've seen here, this engenders new questions about what we can actually see there in the universe and what may be out there that may be delicious as well.
But what we found when we tasted it was really a flavor explosion. The flavonoids were just going crazy. It was hitting all the different areas on our tongue. So if we look at a normal tongue, the tongue has some different regions to it. So here at the tip of the tongue, this tends to be where we taste salty material. Here at the corners, we get sour, okay, both sides. Then we have an area right in here where it's sweet. In the back, we hit the bitter. And then all over the rest is what we call umami. That kind of really flavorful, earthy taste, like a mushroom. Most cheeses kind of just hit one or two little spots. Our moon cheese is hitting them all. So if you want to try an out-of-this-world experience, try some moon cheese.
Dr. Young said it best. This discovery is moon shattering. The moon, partially made of cheese, amazing. But it begs the question, what else is out there? Is Mars really covered in red dust? Or is it really marinara?